family. For those of you that don't know, I don't know who's gonna end up watching this, but I am starting this channel because I recently got accepted into the Disney College program. I can't wait to do it, but the main purpose of these videos is gonna be so I can keep my family and my friends updated, because I know my life is about to get super crazy, super hectic. I'm gonna have very little time to myself, but it's all for the good. I'm super excited for it. In this video, I'm just gonna kind of talk about what the Disney College program is, what role I got accepted for, choosing roommates, how I chose my roommates, and just like what I expect. The Disney College program is such an amazing opportunity. It's basically a program through Walt Disney Company where it involves the park. So it's either Walt Disneyland in California or Walt Disney World here in Florida. The only requirement is that you're a college student. No age requirement, no previous experience, anything like that. All you have to do is be a college student, which I think is amazing because I've already met like people that are younger than me. I've met a few people that are like 16 that started college early, or I've even met people that are like in their late 20s, early 30s that are doing this. You go and you live in their commons is what I refer to them as, but they're basically apartment complexes that are affiliated with Disney, and there's 4 this year, but I think previously there was only 3. You live there and you work at Disney full-time, which is amazing. Like, I seriously can't wait. Disney is definitely one of my favorite places ever. You pay rent to Disney. They take it out of your paycheck, so you really don't have to worry about paying bills, at least for like your apartment, because they take it right out of your paycheck. And then you just work at Disney and you get to live in Disney. Like, how cool is that? How many people can say like, I lived and worked in Disney when I was 17 years old? Well, I guess I'm 18, so I guess I can't say that either. Basically what it is you either go for 9 months, which I'm doing. I got into the Fall Advantage program, or you go for about probably 6 to 7, I think is the normal. All I know is I'm gonna be there for 9 months. What I'm gonna be doing is I got the role of watercraft, which everything I've read about it, like there's so many like different things that every different person has done, but what I know for sure is it definitely involves like the boats that are on property. I don't think that any of them are in the parks. I'm pretty sure they're all like outside the parks. They're mostly transportation. I've seen a few people refer to the role as watercraft transportation. Well, I know that's what I'm doing. Hopefully I get to do something that has some sort of guest interaction. Mostly CPs, college programmers, that do it. They're mostly crowd control, which is fine by me. I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. So I know a little bit about what I'm going to be doing, but not everything. Now that I've explained a little bit about what the Disney College program is, I'm just gonna like explain what my expectations are. A lot of family members and friends have been asking me like, are you excited? What do you think you're gonna do? Like, you're gonna meet so many people. What do you know already? Like, stuff like that. So honestly, it's just pure excitement right now. I'm not one of those people that like doesn't like to work. My dad's such a hard worker. He's basically raised me my whole life to work for what you want and be a hard worker. Nothing's gonna get handed to you. So I've had a job since I was 14. So working is like second nature to me, and just the fact that I'm gonna be able to work at one of my favorite places, it's not even gonna feel like a job. Like, you know that saying, if you love the work you do, you never work a day in your life? I'm hoping that's what it's like. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna be doing, but I know I'm gonna try to make the best of it and just enjoy it. I'm gonna meet so many new people. I already have met amazing people. Like, I met my roommates. The roommate how you find your roommates is once you get accepted or you apply, there's a Facebook page that you can go join, and you just meet everyone. People post like little, like, they're kind of like dating profiles, like you explain about yourself and like key things about you and your birthday and what you like and what living situations you prefer and your work habits, your cleanliness, all that stuff. And then you get to like talk to people that you think you would relate with. And that's how I met my roommates now. I'm gonna have 3 roommates plus me, 4. Originally we were gonna do 6 in a 2-bedroom apartment. 3 people per room, not my thing. I like my own space, but anyway, we're trying to apply for a 2-bedroom apartment so that way it's 2 of us per room rather than 3 of us and 6 of us in one tiny apartment, because that's just crazy with everybody's work schedules, and everyone's gonna start getting tired because we have to work a minimum of 30 hours a week to stay in the program. So a lot of hard work, a lot of different schedules, everybody has a different role, so it's gonna be really crazy. Going through a few people, you need to be picky in this situation. You need to decide who you're okay with living with. Like, just because you're a super nice person and you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings and some girl reached out to you and she wants to live with you and your personalities just don't mix, or you think that you're gonna get easily annoyed with her, like, don't sacrifice yourself and your happiness in the program because you want to be a nice person, because this is 9 months. It's a long time to not be happy with who you're living with. So I've been super picky about my roommates, and I think the girls I live with now, or living with now, or going to live with now, geez, we're gonna get along really well. We all have a little bit different personalities, which I think is good. You need, like, if everyone's the same, it's just gonna be annoying. A lot of people have asked me, like, how did you find out about this program? And 2 ways I really found out about it. When Toy Story Land first opened up, I was there with my mom and my aunt and my younger cousin, and the 4 of us were in line for Slinky Dog, and the line was like an hour and a half long, but we were like, we're gonna do it. It's a brand new ride. This little land is so cute. Like, who doesn't love Toy Story? Let's go on it. We were waiting, and there was 2 girls in front of us that were wearing, you know, like the printed long sleeve t-shirts that usually have, you can like put a name, or it's usually like a location on the back, but it said college program, and then underneath it said Walt Disney World. And I was like, what is that? So my mom was like, let's ask them, and she tapped her on the shoulder and she was like, sorry girls to bother you, but I was just wondering, like, what is the college program? Like, Disney college program? Never heard of it. And they kind of explained it to us and gave me like the lowdown. They were like, yeah, so you apply with this and you have the opportunity to take classes, which I think is awesome. So while we were standing in that line, I went online and I looked it up. Like, I'm definitely gonna apply for this. And then I tried to apply and the applications were closed because they had just finished receiving applications for spring, which I believe ends when I move in. I move in May. But then I kind of forgot about it. It just went to like the back of my mind. And then actually a former teacher and someone I definitely consider a friend and a mentor posted about it. Miss Berkey posted about it. She tagged her son in it. She posted, it was like an article that was like Disney College Program applications now available for fall. This was probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm gonna apply for this right now. It's a free application. Literally minutes after I submitted my application, I was selected to do a web-based interview. Basically just a series of questions like, what would you do in this situation, or how do you feel about this? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think this describes you a lot or describes you not at all? I completed that as soon as it was sent to me, and then minutes later I got another email saying I'm a really strong candidate and I was selected to do a phone interview. The phone interview is the most nerve-wracking part of this entire process. You pick a date and a time in which a recruiter with Walt Disney World calls you, and they review your application with you, and then they ask you a whole bunch of different questions depending on what interest you put for certain roles. When you're doing the web-based interview, they list all the roles that are available for college programmers, and then they ask you, do you have high interest, moderate interest, low interest, or no interest at all? You should answer honestly, because if there's something you have no interest in, don't put you have low interest in it just so you can get accepted. This is what I did, and I put low interest for watercraft, but I also didn't do any research and look it up and really know what it was before I applied. But you know what? I'm really grateful for this opportunity, and I know that when and if I want to apply for an extension, I can apply for a role change. I'm just gonna take it as it comes and go in with an open mind and learn. Anyway, so you fill those out, and then when the phone interview comes, what you put for your interest is how like they base their questions. Like if there's a role that they're really considering you for, they're gonna ask you questions about that. So like during my phone interview, my interviewer was awesome. She was so sweet. She started asking me questions like, have you ever operated a boat? And like, how do you feel about being on water? And I was like, oh no. I really wanted character attendant, which is the people that walk around with the characters, and like you just get to see the kids' faces and how excited they are when they see Mickey and Minnie and everybody walking around. Another thing I want to talk about is my arrival date. I'm literally counting down the days. Today is March 27th. I have 47 days until I move in, and that's crazy. Like, it's right around the corner. So my arrival date is May 13th, and about a week before, they're gonna send out an email and tell you when your check-in time is, and that's when you go, you get your keys, and then you move in and you meet your roommates, and then you go to casting, and then you just kind of, I know you have like the whole week to kind of adjust. It's usually how it goes from what I've read and watched and found out is Monday is your move-in day, Tuesday is usually a hangout day, so I'm probably gonna go to Universal with my roommates, because how crazy is it that I'm living 10 minutes from Disney and 15 minutes from Universal? Like, I'm gonna become a total theme park nerd. I can't wait. And Wednesday, I know you have like a housing meeting. Like, from what I've figured out in that is like just kind of like you and your roommates, you meet with everyone who lives in the same commons as you. Hopefully me and my roommates get Vista Way. It's supposed to be one of the nicer ones that has an awesome pool, and it's the one that offers a 2-bedroom 4-person apartment, which is what we're really hoping for. Again, on Thursday you have nothing to do, so we're probably gonna go back to Universal or explore downtown Orlando, because unfortunately I canceled my annual pass. Oh, I didn't cancel it. We didn't renew my annual pass, so I can't get into Disney for free until Traditions. And Traditions will be on Friday. It's basically cast member orientation. You learn like so much about the company. It's usually 4 or 5 hours. That's when we get our name tags. We learn a lot about the company. We get our Blue ID, which is how you get into the park as a cast member. We get our Traditions ears. Oh my god, if you guys haven't heard of these Tradition ears, I'm totally gonna customize mine. I'm gonna make sure like I post pictures, and I'll probably do like a video of like me and my roommates with our Traditions ears. But it's the traditional like Mickey hat, the one that like sits on your head and then it has the ears right here. Not the headband, but the hat. I've never wanted to own one of those because I always thought they were kind of like for children, because it has the strap so you can keep it on your head. But just knowing I'm gonna get one for being a cast member, like, that's crazy. That's basically what you need to know about what I'm gonna be doing in the Disney College program and how I did it. If you're interested in doing it, I will definitely put the link somewhere where you guys can find it. If you have any more questions, like, comment below, message me something. I will try to reach out to you and answer them, and if I don't, then I will answer them in another video. My life is starting to get crazy right now with finals and everything. This is gonna be my last semester in person at TCC over summer when I start my DCP program. I'm going to take my final 2 online classes to finish my associate's degree, and then once I figure out how crazy my schedule is in Disney and how much I really want to stay there, or if I don't, I'm gonna apply to University of Central Florida, which is right in Orlando, right near Disney. So I'll probably be attending that college to finish my bachelor's, which I don't even know what I want to major in yet. Hopefully Disney will help me figure that out. But yeah, this was awesome. Thanks guys for watching if you made it this far. Like, I really appreciate you, and I hope you're excited to like follow me on this journey in Disney, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated as much as I can. I know it's gonna get crazy, but it's gonna be seriously amazing. I'll link all my social media. I have a Disney Instagram where I'm gonna be posting most of my Disney pictures because I know all my friends on my regular Instagram don't want to see Disney all the time. So I made a Disney Instagram and I will link that here. If you guys want to continue watching videos that I make in the future and just keep updated on my Disney journey, hit the subscribe button. Thanks guys.